Healthcare is a beast. It's a beast. I am a wife and a mother of 3 brilliant girls. I have a 10, a 12, and 14-year-old. I also work in corporate America. I work in the spirits industry. My father moved in with us in 2018. Just, an all-around good grandfather that they adored having around. He fell, and that hospital visit changed our lives. The doctor questioned why I was asking for testing. So I was like, something's not right. For him to fall and kind of got dismissed, to be honest with you, only for him to come back and apologize and tell me that my father had full-blown multiple myeloma. He never came home after that. To hear news that was so final, it was devastating. It went from taking him to his regular appointments, now I'm talking to an oncologist. I felt myself at times having my father get pushed to the side, and that was the last thing I was going to do in his last days here. I didn't care if it was 1 day or 6 months. He still deserved the best care possible. And I felt that it wasn't, fair to me, like who has to fight this hard just to make sure your loved one's cared for? I just remember telling my husband, I was like, I don't know how to keep up with this. I don't know who to call, who not to call. How do I get in touch with people at the hospital? They're not calling me back. I can't spend every waking moment there because, again, I still have 3 kids to take care of. He did some research online and found T, and he's like, there's this role out there called a patient advocate. I reached out to kind of understand what she did, and I was like, she's my person. I need a T in my life to be able to help navigate this because I'm losing it.
When I received the phone call from Jennifer, I felt her pain. She had a sense of urgency. My first goal was to go to the hospital where her dad was, assess the situation, and get her father comfortable. It was heartbreaking for her.
I could hear her moaning in so much pain. And it was like 2 o'clock in the morning, and she called, and again, wrong dosage. I would tell her what medication he's on, and she's like, nope, not enough.
He had no pain management consult. You're under-medicating him to something, it's almost criminal.
And then within minutes, somebody's in there, giving the right medication. I could see the relief. His body relaxed.
The most difficult moments is when his pain was at its peak and he wasn't receiving the adequate medication dose he needed to give him relief. And when he got it, she was at peace. When families don't have someone advocating for them, they're at risk of getting suboptimal care, period. You lose a sense of yourself, a sense of peace. You could be riddled with guilt.
You want to make sure that when God looks down, you did your job, right? I wholeheartedly believe that organizations like All About You are critical to ensure that your loved one is getting the best care possible. It's the support that you didn't know you needed.
I am convinced that every single individual or family needs to have their own health advocate. We all can change the narrative. We can make sure that people get the care that they deserve. There are a lot of people who really, truly care, and they want to make a difference too. That gives me hope. We can change it. We can do it.